So anyway, we don't have Chad for very long tonight, but we did want to have him on because let me kind of explain kind of what was going on this week. So, Sideshow started shipping out this guy right here, and this is the quarter scale Joker, one of my all-time favorite pieces in my collection. Absolutely love this thing. Again, Tweeterhead nailed this thing. I cannot recommend it enough. I know Dan right here just got hit. Yeah, I was gonna say you just got hit. Did you get yours yesterday?
I got it today.
Got it today, and what do you think?
Beast. Love it, Chad. Awesome, man.
Awesome. Thanks.
Well, anyway, we absolutely love it. And so what happened is it started to ship, and some people started posting photos. And one person in particular said, "Hey, I didn't get the extra head sculpt or the razor blade hand." And so I know Chad messaged me that day, and we were checking, with this guy, it did come with the parts and stuff like that. And so I know, Chad, you wanted to come over here and kind of address the community about like what happened with that and, what Tweeterhead's doing about it, basically.
Yeah, it's, I wish I could say it was something, a little bit more intense or detailed, but really it was 100% just a miscommunication between the factory, some of the people that work at the factory, myself. And Chris, you were the first call I made because you had one of our samples, one of the first samples that we got.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, my first, when I forget what date that was even, but it was like April. Was it April Fool's or was it the day before or after? I thought it was a joke at first. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, what if the heads and stuff, what if they're not in there? And so then I called you, and of course you were like, yeah, I did get the extra head. I did get the extra hand. And so then that was at 4:00 in the afternoon, California time. And that was when I was like, just Googling, what time is it in Hong Kong? What time is it in Hong Kong? Because I had to get a hold of my guys. And really, the factory is top notch. I've been working with them for 10 years. My contacts there are top notch. We've never had something like this happen. And really, what it came down to is because there was only one edition of this, like one version, what they assumed on the production line and what I assumed from our sample were two different things. So it's good and bad. Like, it's obviously bad that everyone got it, got it without the head in the hand. It's kind of good that everybody didn't get it. So it's a lot easier to replace it as opposed to someone not opening it for a while and then discovering, 2 years from now they didn't get it. But we just went into immediate production on the new heads, the new hands. They've already been cast. They're being painted, and they're going to ship out probably, I think, about the 20th of this month to Sideshow, and then they will ship them out to all of the customers. So it's not going to be something that you're going to wait a couple months for. This is like, we just went into full-on action mode to get it taken care of.
I've never seen turnaround time that quick. Like, it's crazy, how fast they're going to be able to produce this and get it back to collectors. And I know some collectors were obviously posting. They were freaking out on Facebook. They were freaking out like, oh, how could Tweeterhead do this to us? And everybody, like, most people came, I think, to Tweeterhead's defense and like, do you really think they're not going to address this? Do you really think they're not going to make it right? Even Dave Igo mentioned, he had some comments. I'm like, of course Tweeterhead's going to make this right. And that's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah. And it was like, obviously, because it's a unique situation, because it's something I made for my distributor and, they have the quarter scale license. I didn't want to talk about it until we knew all the details, got everything like worked out. But, the cool thing is, like, I think I said it today somewhere, but it's like, you guys already have the little, that's where I knew I wasn't 100% incorrect, because the little cutouts in the polyfoam are there for the head and for the hand. And so the good thing is, if you want to resell it down the road, if you want to do whatever with it, you don't have to like send that extra box that might get lost, et cetera, et cetera. You can open it up, put the pieces in, and it'll be pretty seamless. But I mean, it's nothing that we wanted to have happen, but like I said, it was just the weirdest miscommunication. There's really no one to blame, to be perfectly honest. It's just like, it happened and let's fix it.
It's kind of amazing that it's kind of amazing things like this don't happen,
better than other things that could have happened. There could have been many worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if it has to do with like all the parts in it. I don't know what really, there's just, I don't think Tweeterhead's made something with that many parts ever before anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Jose asked a question. Hey, Chad, I just paid my shipping today, but I bought it directly from you. If I'm missing the pieces, will I be getting it directly from Tweeterhead instead of Sideshow? So
Yes.
I think the quarter scale was only from Sideshow, right?
It was, but there were a couple people that ordered it from us directly when it was 6 scale. And then instead of canceling it and instead of going through this whole thing, it was just like, let's just upgrade you guys. And then it's just a handful of people. And then they're actually coming this Friday. So we're going to ship them out this Friday.
Oh, perfect. So all of those customers will be taken care of as well.
Yeah.
That is very, very exciting. So again, I knew that you were going to do the right thing. I think everybody else did as well, but it's so cool that, you came on and addressed this and let the community know kind of what's going on. I know that, and again, I talked to you a little bit about this prior, but I don't know, how much you could tell us, but I know people are very, very excited about, things that are happening with Tweeterhead. I know you've teased, obviously, a Batman. You've teased the Two-Face. Can you give us any more information about where those projects are right now?
Yeah, it's so funny too. I was talking to David today. It's like I think we've teased for the past 4 months. We've been teasing these pieces, and it's like finally. But I think you guys all know also with the whole community as a whole and how things have slowed down a little bit. It's been a little bit of a soft start for us this year. But right now, I mean, Two-Face is getting painted. Our He-Man bust that you guys know about is getting painted very soon, like days from now. And the Batman is done. We're just tweaking some stuff and going to print him out. Our first Chris Sanders piece, Nimue, the Little Mermaid. I think you guys know about that. She's going to go up at the end of May. And then it's like and then we have like a bunch of stuff in the works. But, I've never had this much time go before we, release something brand new. But the thing I like, it's kind of given us a chance to work on what we're doing, but then also catch up with some stuff, which, some days it's like you wake up, you're like, oh my gosh, like we got to ship all this stuff out. So it's great to be able to be like, okay, Joker just shipped, Harley the end of this month, Scarecrow's the end of this month, Wonder Woman's after that, Merman shipping already from Sideshow. So, it feels great to kind of clear the cupboards out in another word. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And I know a lot of people have, repeatedly asked me this week again about the Two-Face and how excited they are that you're doing that character. Any idea when we might get that reveal?
I mean, obviously we want it like sooner than later, but I would say like early May, if not maybe even a little bit sooner. So.
Okay, so we don't have very much longer to wait, guys. I know everybody's very, very excited to see that character finally come to fruition, and I just want to take a chance to thank you publicly for, taking a risk with some of these characters that have never been done before. And it's just there's a lot of demand, and I think that collectors are super, super excited right now with what Tweeterhead's doing. So just want to thank you for that.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks a lot. And I have to say really quick, that Joker behind you, I had very little to nothing to do with. So really, the thanks go to Dave and to John and to the sculptor, of course, and everybody else. The only thing I contributed to that was, why don't we put him up on some crazy, because I had just gone to a party and someone had a topsy-turvy cake. And I was like, oh, wouldn't that be cool if he was like falling off of a big pile of money or something? That was the extent of my input. So as much as I'd love to take credit, yeah.
It is just such a cool piece, and it just really goes to show you the new direction that Tweeterhead's gone in, with so much attention to detail, and I'm just very, very impressed with that.
Thanks.
Paula with a $20 super chat. We love you, Chad. Tweeterhead is awesome. Never had doubt you'd make it right. Thank you for taking care of us. So there you go, right there.
Yep,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I mean, talk about a test, right? I mean, this is a great test to be like, can we do this? Of course we can. Everybody's going to get it. But what I was going to say, so, like I said, Batman, we've got we just signed our DC license 2 days ago, by the way. So it's renewed 3 more years. We've got some fun stuff we're going to be talking to you guys about in a couple months that nobody knows about. And we've got another cool little idea that I hope it takes off, but it'll be a way to bring a lot of B-listers and C-listers out. So
wow.
Yeah,
so fingers crossed. If this is like not an original idea by any means, but it's something I want to try. And if people support it, like there kind of is the sky's the limit mentality to it.
Well, that's very, very exciting. So some kind of breaking news here tonight from Chad. So that's very, very cool. And again, we'll have to have you on again as you start revealing some of that stuff. That'd be awesome.
Well, yeah, we should definitely do it around the Two-Face reveal for sure. That'd be great.
Okay, that'd be awesome. We would love to. We'd love to bring that to everybody for sure. Anything else you want to tell the community before you head out? I know you have to head out soon.
Yeah, I do, but just to thank everybody for supporting us. I mean, we've been doing this now. September of this year will be 10 years officially. And as everyone knows, that we've had our ups and downs, our hurdles. We've had a couple crazy big snafus, like the whole Superman QC issue. I mean, we got past that really quickly, I think. But just thanks a lot. I mean, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. David wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the support of the customers. But I think bigger than even that is like this community you guys have put together. I mean, that's never existed before. And so it's really cool that you guys come together every 2 weeks, you do your videos, there's like a big community out there. And it's just, I think it's kind of awesome. It's like, the whole podcast mentality, but you can all see each other and talk to each other, which is even cooler. But, I think what you guys are doing for the community is really breathing new life into so many like corners of it that, people didn't get to communicate with each other, didn't necessarily know other people that collected this. Yeah. It's just, it's weird. Like when we talk about like the growth of the actual, like maybe sales and quantities and pricing, how that has taken a little bit of a setback, but as far as the community goes, you guys have jumped like leaps and bounds ahead. So that, and then, my little tiny soapbox to get on is shipping, which people love to complain about it, but I will tell you, like, we have never shipped anything we haven't taken a hit on because the prices are just incredibly high. I've got what I think is a great plan, but I mean, it's just the way of the world at the moment. The boxes, if a box is 5 by 5 by 5, but it weighs 100 pounds, or sorry, if it's 100 and it weighs 5 pounds, it's going to be charged like it weighs 500 pounds, so it's the way it is, but hopefully that will get better in the future,
Absolutely. Well, you mentioned about the community, and we love the art, and that's what has brought us together. But it's really the friendships that we've all created through this community that's the absolute best part of all this. So I'm glad that other people are feeling that too. That's awesome. Yeah. No, I mean, you can see it. It's like you personally keep things cooking like every day. It seems like now in your car. You're gonna be. I think you're gonna have a camera under your desk at work one of these days, and just like. I know. I even when I'm working. I feel like I'm always filming something.
Like a live stream. Like what was that movie, Truman Show or something, where it's like a live streaming?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Truman Show. Love that movie. But
yeah. Once we get cooking more in the DC stuff, let's do this again. But yeah, you guys will be the first ones to really see Two-Face. I think. Then you're gonna love it. I mean, it's a beautiful piece.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to see it fully revealed. And so, yeah, we'll definitely have you back on, and we can't thank you enough for coming on and talking to the community like this. And we look forward to having you on again in the future. Absolutely. Thanks again.
Yep. Anytime, you guys. Have a great night.
You too. Take care, Chad.
Thanks, Chad.
Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today. And if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.